Hey, welcome you with sorry, I'm coming again. So welcome with us for the first live stream of Dungeon 5. We are live from Montreal studio, Steam with Kevin and Claire, who are both producers of the game.
Hi, Kira.
I'm myself a project manager for DH5. We're going to introduce you to the first few levels of the game. So yeah, keep in mind that we're not obviously going through the whole mission. So we'll focus on what's new on DH5 compared to DH4. There will be no focus on the narration or the storyline. Also, please keep in mind that we are showing an early version of the game and the build, so that's not what's going to be in store for you guys. Also, we are now doing the demo on iPhone 6, so playing on iOS version, but we are going to release the game on Android and Windows too.
Yes, and I can say that we're very thrilled to present you the game. That's been several months we're working on it, and the team is doing their best to make the best Dungeon Hunter game ever. We really want the game to have awesome dynamic combats and a deep strategy layer, and we think that'll be a true AAA experience on mobile with very rich, detailed visuals.
Okay, that sounds great. I guess we can get started with the game and starting to show what's good with it.
Yeah.
I still have visions from when the demons ravaged our world. And when the spirit-kissed hero stopped the invasion. It was a war that left us in ruins. We tried to rebuild, but the scars of battle ran so deep. The kingdom quickly fell apart as King Leandro, killed at the hands of the demons, left no heir to the throne. Crime and anarchy rose quicker than the surviving military could handle. And out of this chaos came the bounty hunter guilds, rallying warriors and fighters under a common cause, that of coin and profit. The time of heroes is over. The guilds thrive in the chaos left by the war, admittedly bringing some measure of order back to the land. I have visions of you, bounty hunter, returning from the demon war and finding your place among these guilds. With prowess and courage, you have quickly risen up the ranks to become second in command after your guildmaster Jorik. And now you are partnered up with a headstrong Saran, a new protege on the hunt for your latest bounty. Little realizing the role you are about to play in a tragic chain of events that is to follow.
Okay, so I know I just said that we are not going to focus on narration during the stream, but it's still worth noting that GH5 is the direct sequel to GH4. In that, for those of you who have played GH4, you can probably remember that there was a huge war going on. So GH5 is happening in a kingdom which is left in chaos after this war. Out of this chaos, only the bounty hunter guilds try and maintain some order of safety and peace, and you're actually playing one of these bounty hunters. You're leading your own guild and you try to get as much contract and fighter as
you have my attention.
Yes, Kieran, and we are at the character creation screen right now. So on this screen you'll be able to select your name and your starting weapon. You have the choice between 5 different weapons, and even if you choose one right now, you'll be able to have more weapons afterwards, and you'll be able to change your weapon. But as a start, I'd like to know which gender we'll choose. Okay, we'll play with the
right,
female.
my sword is yours.
That's the choice from the viewers. All right. Okay, so let's choose the female and go with the dual blades, maybe. I like them. Okay, so. Among the weapons, we just saw that you will have the two-handed sword. It's heavy but dangerous. You'll also have the dual blades that we'll see. They are very quick and sharp. But also the crossbow for as a range weapon. You also have the glaive that has a very long reach, and the staff that is more kind of a magical weapon. But my favorite one still is the dual blade.
Okay, let's say quickly. So here we are in a very low place from EH4 players. It's Valencia, I haven't mentioned it before. Do you want to tell us what's going on with this kingdom now?
Yeah, the city of Valencia got partially destroyed during the Demon invasion, and it is now being rebuilt from ashes.
The bounty hunters are almost here. A bag of gems to whoever brings me their heads.
So, right in this first level, you guys would be able to see new moves.
Our bounty Valeroth shouldn't be too far from here. Try not to screw up.
Just stay closer on. This is no time to show
Yeah, we'll
off.
start with the basic.
Just watch and learn.
We'll just learn how to move, how to start breaking things, things like that. But yeah, we also wanted to add some more depth into the core gameplay. So we'll see right away one new move, that is the dodge. The dodge move will let you avoid projectiles and handle swarms of monsters. So you will have to time these dodges wisely during the combats.
So we also know that a very good hack and slash game, such as mentioned before, for instance, is a lot about fight, but that's not all, and I really think that exploration should be a huge part of the gameplay, and I do think we've done it pretty well in DH5, so
What would you do
why don't you
without
tell
me?
us how we did it?
Well, yes, for sure, hack and slash are all about exploration, and we try to hide some loot chests in every level, so you'll have to look for them. And we also wanted to work on verticality, as we can see right now. You'll have to jump up from some scaffold or just climb some stairs. But I'm just cutting here because we already see the first spells. We will have spells of the 5 different elements. Here we're using the lightning blast spell, that is a lightning element spell. Some of these spells will provide you armors, and other will cast outrageous damage to the enemies. So yeah, you'll have to discover more than 40 spells in the game. You'll have to try them in order to see what they look like and what are their effects.
And here we go with
Nowhere
something
left
that
to
we
run,
all know you guys
Valeroth.
like. In DH4, put a lot of attention in making awesome and memorable bosses, and I'm pretty sure you will experience the same.
Yeah, for sure. Bosses are one of the trademarks of Dungeon Hunter. You'll have to face one of them just after, the Vicious Harbinger. So all these bosses, as you will see, they have different gameplay phases that you'll have to learn and watch in order to understand how to defeat them.
You'll never take me alive, bounty hunter!
So yeah, here for instance, you can see how what's exploding turtle drops on the floor. That's something that you want to learn in order to do it. And any bosses that they are kind of special that you need to learn.
Yeah, you'll discover more than 10 bosses in the game, and they each are quite unique. Rats.
This giant turkey just eat our bounty?
This is why you don't grandstand, Saron.
Well, no sense in crying about it now.
Okay, so you just completed the first bounty mission. You're being rewarded with some XP, some loot, some gold. For sure, as classic RPG, when gathering XP, you will level up your character, and then leveling up will improve your chance of surviving, improving your main stat, the maximum amount of HP. But also, you'll get some loot. That's what we want to see here. You just looted the Vine Twist Saber. It's a dual blade from the nature element that I'm pretty sure will equip right away.
So Kevin just mentioned the loot. You guys are going to get a crazy amount of loot during the game experience. So let's now see what you can actually do with it. Yeah.
Hard to believe the undead would come so far into the city.
If that's true, then let's get you properly equipped.
Okay, so on Dungeon Hunter 5, you'll have the possibility to customize some set of gear. And each set is made of an armor, a primary, a secondary weapon, and 3 skills. So here, let's equip the first dual blade. Even if it's a basic dual blade, it'll deal quite an amount of damage already. That we'll see in the next mission.
We receive news that a boon is a bounty out on the leader of the attackers, a thug named Grondar.
Everything's alright there?
One of the Boon sisters.
I think the viewers want you to speak.
Got a bit of a crush
They
there,
want to hear your
Half-Blood.
voice.
She took care of me when I was injured by a mob of Kanashi-fearing peasants.
Enough talk. Move out before Grondar leaves the city.
Okay, so we're moving on to the second playable part. We've spoken about the elements before, and that's a new big feature. We've put a lot of love in it, by the way, so it. And how does that bring another layer of strategy to it?
Okay, so basically on Dungeon Hunter 5, every item in the game and every monsters are tied to one element. Among the 5, fire, nature, water, darkness, and lightning. So what you have to understand is that each element is strong against another element and weak against a third one. So right now we are seeing Claire equipping the dual blade, the nature dual blade, in order to fight the darkness monsters. She will have a bonus attacking the darkness monsters with this type of weapon. During the combats, you'll be able to swap from the primary to the secondary weapon. So you'll have to adapt your combat styles and the element of your weapon to fight the incoming enemy. But what's also fun in an hack and slash is breaking things. So we added destructibles all along your way, so you can unleash your craziness and drop some more.
So we've spoken about exploration, about moving on through the levels, but from what I'm seeing, combats are also
everyone. See what
doing
happens to
stuff.
those that refuse
Well,
to
we
join.
wanted to have the most dynamic combats I've seen in a Dungeon Hunter game, so that's why the team really worked on the feeling of impact, the pace of animations, the combo system, the physics system. As you can see, every monster has a random physics system, so it is very, very fun to play. We also wanted the camera to be closer to the character in order to maximize immersion.
Help me! I thought my time had come. You risked your life for me.
Hardly. And it wasn't out of the goodness of my heart.
So again, completing a mission is the occasion to grab some more XP, some more loot, some more gold. Is it okay? Do you like it so far? Want to see more? Okay, stay tuned.
So, I'm myself a big fan of RPG games, and one thing I want for sure is to feel unique. I mean, when I'm equipping my gear, I want to feel like
A little longer and it would have been the end of me.
We
With
worked
your
on the new
convent
feature
gone,
again,
sister,
which
it
we
is no
think
longer
is
safe for
to
you in the
that
city.
feeling.
Stay
So
with
we're
us.
going to see it right now.
After
and
this morning's
we
daring
do
rescue,
hope you like it as much as
it does seem apparent you could use
Yeah,
the
we'll
services
see
of
the
healers
lottery
such as
feature.
myself.
We really wanted
Well performed on that
to
last
focus
contract.
on the
You'll make a good
customization of
leader in
the
time.
gear set, that
Sirrah,
you feel
you could
unique
learn a
with
thing
your
or two
gear.
by paying
So
closer
that's why
attention
the
to your
lottery will
colleague.
bring you some
Is that
stuff
supposed to be a
that the other
joke?
players won't
I'm
have
10 times the warrior.
necessarily.
Skill with a blade does not mean you are...
You know what? My talents are...
She will return until she...
Alright, so yeah, the lottery system is here, so we want you to get surprised by the gear you can discover, and we want you to adapt your strategy accordingly. Okay, let's open this chest. And the brand new armor. Water armor. Cool. Well, in this lottery, you'll be granted to find the best items in the game. But even if you got duplicates, don't worry, because you'll be able to recycle them in the fusion evolution feature that we'll see after that. But first of all, let's equip the armor. This new armor will provide you more shield against the attack, and for sure, as I said before, it will be better to match your armor's element against the enemy's element to take less damage.
So we've spoken about 5 elements. How many armors can we find in the game, roughly?
You will have more than 50 different armors to collect. And as I said, you will need every type of element, so I will advise you to keep all your gear in order to be able to face any challenge.
So why not focusing on the narration itself? The way it's presented now has changed. As you're a bounty hunter, you're going to engage in bounty contracts, meaning every time you start a mission, you've got a target, which is someone that you must find, kill, or fight anything. And each mission has a narrative of itself. I mean, you can play it in 5 to 8 minutes and conclude this mission and feel like you've actually went through a part of the story.
Yeah, we think that you'll be able to enjoy more than 50 hours of
with
gameplay.
his death. Stabbed to death, arrow to the eye, drowned.
Can't be another undead, can it?
So as we can see on screen, there are 3 difficulty levels. You will want to grind them. Not right at the beginning of the game, but it will make a lot of sense when you progress through the main missions.
Yeah, for sure. These 3 difficulty modes, higher difficulty means more monsters. These monsters will have higher stats, higher level, but you'll also meet some elite monsters. The good point is that you'll get more reward and better loot. So you will want to try this difficulty mode in order to progress in the game. That's kind of a risk and reward mechanism. Yep, let's go. Seems like everybody likes Claire.
We managed to find a way to have her speak at some point, just that you...
We'll make her speak.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Where are you?
I am using the dream modes to speak to you from afar. In this manner, I speak over any distances.
Okay, so as you might have seen, we wanted this Dungeon Hunter to have shorter missions in order to make a better fit to the platform. But still, you'll be able to discover some hidden paths in every level. Some of them will be easier shortcuts, others might be traps.
that's one of these shortcuts that you just mentioned.
Yeah,
right?
that's one of these shortcuts. Don't forget that you can still switch to your second weapon to deal more damage.
So, if you've ever played a DLH game before in your life, this very situation is very familiar to you guys. It's warm, or call it whatever you want. But consider that most of the danger comes from them, right?
Yeah, sometimes you will have to face dozens of enemies at once, and you'll have to use your air skills in order to defeat them.
This is very worrisome.
In the name of Thone, I will strike you down!
So, as we can see, there is a strange green glow on the boss. You want to tell us what's going on?
Well, Senkins is an elite monster, and elite monsters are cursed and can't die until you kill their soul ghost. So they are based on a regular monster, but they use way more spells, and they are much harder to kill. Gotta kill the ghost. Nope. Just got on. Come on there.
Do not let Bitch Circus fall.
Alright, kill the ghost, kill the ghost. Cool.
Okay, here we go.
Our base has been attacked! We have to head back immediately!
Alright, so each time you finish a mission for the first time, you'll get some gem as reward. You'll be able to use these gems in the lottery chests to get better gear.
So, we've briefly mentioned it before, but yes, you get a lot of
Betrayed.
We found a new way to use it very wisely, I'd say, and that's the fusion evolution system that we are going to see.
That we haven't.
Yeah, the fusion evolution system is a major new feature of Dungeon Hunter 5. Basically, you'll choose the item you want to invest on, and you will recycle small gear in it in order to improve its stats. So you'll be quite able to pick a weapon and finish the game with it. That's what we want. We want you to choose your weapon, the weapon you like, the weapon you love, and if you want to keep it and keep playing it until you reach the final challenge of the game, you are able of doing it. So here we just saw that you upgraded the dual blade from the level 1 to the level 3, and so its attack stats went from 110 to 130. Once you reach the max level of an item, by doing its fusion, you'll be able to evolve it using some crafting materials. We call them evolution materials. And you will evolve it to an higher tier, and then discover a brand new kick-ass visual.
So we won't see that today because
Scouts reported seeing
we
Saron
won't just
heading
go
into
back
the
time
archive's
to
restoration
as
corridor.
far enough to see it, but
Protected
stay tuned
old
and we'll
walls
see
for men.
very
So
soon
why
what's
would
going on
Saron
in
head out
the
this way?
mission too.
In addition to unearthing old guardians, Saron's probably after one of those.
She's always looking for ways to give herself an...
Before you go, you might want...
So we're going to introduce a new feature to DH5.2, which is called the ally system. With the new feature, you will never be alone in your combat again. So there are quite a lot of dimensions to it, but do you want to tell us the main of them?
Yeah, so the allies, you'll be able to select the character of a friend of yours to fight at your side. Then you'll be both rewarded with bounty tickets. Those bounty tickets, as we'll see later, they will be used to open another lottery chest and then to discover more loot. It is also a wise decision that you have to make because it can change your face in battle. This ally is equipped with the exact same gear the player has equipped, and again, you better choose the ally with the recommended elements for the mission.
Saron, stop!
So you can see the ally on screen. It's got a weird name, so don't worry about that. That's going to be your actual name eventually. But as you can see, he's being quite handy right now and actually helping invoke these monsters.
Yeah, he's fighting on his own, but sometimes he will really help you completing the mission. Is it okay so far? Cool. We're being told that people love Claire. Yeah.
We all do, that's not a surprise. Alright.
No, it's not a surprise.
Thanks, guys.
So, yet another boss to defeat. He will use his own techniques.